As you might be able to tell, I got into a crash. This happened about 2 weeks ago, and I've been meaning to make this video on it, but I've been resting up. So you might be thinking to yourself, Smiles, what happened? Didn't you just crash last year? And you'd be correct. I simply yearn for the bushes. I'm riding down the road and there's a perfectly good ditch right there that needs laying in. But what actually happened? So there I am. I'm riding down the road. Theseus is right behind me. We're about 3 miles away from my house. It's about 9:45 p.m. and out of nowhere, here comes this deer out of the tall grass. Imagine this corn back here is how tall the grass is on the side of the road. You cannot see if anything's lurking in it. But we're about 3 miles away from my house. We're already going slower than we were because like 4 or 5 other deer had ran out in front of us before this one. We had put on over 400 miles that day on the bikes. And 2 miles away from my house, this deer comes flying out of the tall grass. And by the time that it came out of the grass to the time of impact was less than 1 second. I squared that thing up, smacked it head on, and then I decided that I didn't want to be on the bike anymore. I made sure to lead with my head to get that good dismount score. So I hit the deer, went over the handlebars, went head first into the ground, rolled and slid for another 50 yards past where I hit the deer. I went to the left ditch, my bike went straight down the road, and the deer went to the right ditch. We all kind of split ways. And let me tell you, feeling the skin rip off of your body while you're rolling down the road isn't the most pleasant feeling. So I'm very thankful that I was wearing the gear that I was, because the little bit of road rash that got through the gear was very minimal to what it could have been. But to wrap this story up, I ended up breaking my left ankle, which is still broken. I'm just being stubborn and walking on it. And I broke these 2 fingers. So given what happened, I am very blessed to walk away with the injuries that I got. It could have been so much worse. And I know that's just God looking out for me. I also gotta shout out my friend Theseus because I don't know what I would have done if he wasn't there. He was literally the first responder on scene because he was with me when it happened. And I'm thankful that he was able to avoid the deer and my bike tumbling down the road. Because he was able to find me in the ditch, get my bike out of the road, and make sure that I was still alive. And that night would have been a whole lot worse if he wasn't there. So if you don't follow him, please go check him out. I tagged him in this video. I also just want to thank everybody that reached out after the crash. I'm truly blessed to have this community behind me, and I'm really looking forward to the future because there's great things to come. So thank you everybody for watching, and just smile and have a good day.